Hello friends, this is probably going to be the laziest video I've ever made. But I'm actually pretty exhausted, and Kelly here said to go ahead and try and make a video, so I figured I'd try and crank one out. Yeah, yesterday we all went to a concert up the coast. That was a lot of fun, and then after that they decided they wanted to hit the clubs and go dancing. And so did that until a good late hour, and then went home and played that new video game. Yeah, what's it called? Grand Larceny, Capital Felony, Quattro. Yeah, you know the one. And you quickly discover playing that game that the driving in it simulates driving in Miami very closely. So yeah, that part's not too much of a challenge. And then everybody got up quite early and decided that today would be a good day to go out and plant some trees. So I did that most of the morning, and then when the temperature started to rapidly climb and everybody was getting very hot, they decided it would be a good day to go down to the beach. And I was thinking, good, let's go down to the beach. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to sleep and work on my tan, and that's going to be about it. But no, they all decided they wanted to play volleyball. I'm like, have fun, I'm going to sleep. And Kelly here, she was like, well, why don't you make a video? Why not, do something instead of just being lazy? I'm like, okay. So I figured I'd go ahead and make this video. But a couple interesting things has happened when we were coming out to the beach. We were walking by the restaurant from the parking lot, and I found this. Oh, it is a $5 bill, I think. No, not dollars, whatever it is, in Nicaragua, the Bank of Nicaragua. Foreign money. I think it's $5. It's got a flower on it. And Rolando from Orlando, or let me just say it how he says it. This is how he introduces himself. Hello, I am Rolando from Orlando. He finds this just blowing down the street from the Bank of Indonesia, just a couple feet away from where I found this $5 thing. And I'm like, what is this? International Throw Your Money Away Day? And, I do realize that Miami does have a large population of internationally super rich people, but folks, littering is never the answer. Especially when it's just so easy just to hand it to me. Well, I was talking with Justin, and he was going up and down the beach and found a couple things and thought they'd be interesting to share with y'all. And one of the things he found was this. A coconut. A green coconut. Now these are the type of coconuts that you see when they're basically kind of still on the tree. And this is the one that has the meat in it. It's, if you want the coconut milk, you got to get this one. Don't you just love my props? This kind. You hear that? All right, that's got the milk in it. So this has got the meat in it, and this has got the milk in it. And then, here's some other things you find at the beach in this area. A plantain. No, this is not a banana. This is a plantain. Very similar to a banana, but you really can't eat it like a banana. You got to fry it up. And then we found this. Okay, keep in mind this stuff is lying on the beach. So, and then I found this. What is this? You think this is a lime? This is not just a lime. This is a key lime. This is probably the biggest key lime I've ever seen. But Justin has reassured me that this is a key lime. It's usually a little bit smaller than this, and it's very, very concentrated in its tartness. Very good for making, key lime pies and mojitos. And so, yeah, Kelly, I was trying to get her to be in this video. I'm like, all right, if I got to make a video, you got to be in it. She's like, oh, no, you don't. I'm like, you know what? I don't get it. Okay, last night, me and you were up on the stage in one of the biggest nightclubs in downtown, dancing and probably in front on the stage and probably in front of 2,000 people, but yet, oh no, I don't want you to take my pictures, I'm in your video. It's like, what is the deal? What are you on, the witness protection program or something? Okay, and this is how she explains it to me, right? This is actually kind of comfortable. She says that in a public area, that people's response is predictable. But if they're watching it at home, their response is unpredictable. And that's what she's uncomfortable with. And then she says you can't play back in public, live, but you can play it back when you're at home. And that's the other side she was uncomfortable with. So, you know, no concerns. But nevertheless, now I know what some of her logic is when she is not wanting to do videos. Anyway, I'll let you go. While they're playing volleyball, I'm going to try and get some more sleep, and maybe I've proved myself not to be lazy by cranking out this video. See you all around. Take care.